I believe. So let me read it. I'm in America, so I believe John is British. I'm in America, and it's very interesting how news about the UK is reported without the bias of British newspapers or the nervousness of the BBC. Britain's petrol crisis is a direct consequence of Brexit. This is just an accepted fact everywhere except where it's happening. So I guess, I mean, besides this room and where you're sitting as well, he should add those two because I would say we kind of disagree. I mean, I half disagree with that because yes, so
No,
this
I
is what is
completely disagree with
yeah.
that.
So let me just point out what he's referring to, I believe. So the petrol crisis in Britain, and the main issue is that there is petrol. It's just that they don't have truck drivers to take the petrol to the gas stations. And then people panicked and came and panic bought all the gas that was there. So now there's a huge shortage of oil at petrol stations, right?
There was.
And
It's
it
apparently
was,
fixed.
and probably gone now. And of course, before Brexit, a lot of these truck drivers were for people from other European countries who had moved to the UK and were doing this job. But then, of course, they had to leave. And I mean, this is, I think, where the disagreement comes. Like, sure, that happened because of Brexit, but you had a whole year to figure this out, right? And to not run into such a ridiculous issue for a developed country. Is that the case, Sam, or do you want to add to that or change anything I just said?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be honest, pretty much you stated my position. Besides, I mean, yes, you can say increase fucking wages, as many people have said. And there are even some conservatives have said,
Mm-hmm.
increase wages, pay. I'm not in UK, but let's say I'm a citizen of, UK and pay me 40 pounds an hour to drive a lorry. Fucking, I'll do it. But pay me £5. No way. Fuck
Yeah.
you. You drive the lorry. And these rich assholes, just because their shops, these urbanites, I
Yeah.
would imagine. I don't know who this person is, by the way. So maybe he's actually a nice person
Mhm.
and a very nice, gentle human being. But his comments makes me feel like I am angry because a lot of people that I know that live in cities will only care about their own supply. That's pretty much all they care about. And yeah, maybe if you had pushed for higher wages, maybe if you had voted for Jeremy Corbyn, if you had not, Jeremy Corbyn, I don't know about him, he could be a radical, and you became a half-hearted liberal suddenly, we wouldn't be in this place. And as you said, by the way, Brexit has been happening for the last 4 years. The
Yeah.
idea that, oh, what a surprise that lorry drivers from EU suddenly can't get into UK. I mean, there was a whole fucking negotiation, years of negotiation. What were they negotiating over? Just fishing? It was only fishing in Ireland,
Yeah.
not about like, oh, guys, do we have enough lorry drivers, by the way, just in case? Should we train some? Should we increase wages? So it's just the idea that, but besides the fact that any crisis such as this, by the way, anybody who tries to give you a simple answer such as this is a hack,
Mhm.
that's my view.
That was a good,
That for any crisis,
yeah. No, that was a great overall
even if I
point
do
to
it.
add to what you had just said. Yeah. No,
And by the
100%.
way, sorry, but I don't know. This person, I don't think follows British media that much. I watch BBC. They're not that nervous. BBC is pretty clearly pro Remain. Channel 4, ITV, British newspapers, you could say, are far more right wing. But then online media, watch some online media, like you, just because you couple of fucking uh, Twitter accounts of some either Guardian or whoever, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just don't even agree with his analysis of British media's bias. US does a great job of
Yeah.
reporting on UK media. Yeah, I mean, we are going to do this hopefully soon. Sunday morning shows in the UK manage to ask tough questions, Sunday morning
Yeah.
questions, and then go watch like Morning Joe.